When firefighters are faced with roll-down gates, they should always size up the channel rail for locks and pins. This should be our primary attack point. When we're sizing up our gate and our locks, when we see a normal padlock, it will be attached to the gate channel rail by a bracket that's welded to the gate and a pin. The pin will be pulled out once the lock is removed. A trick of the trade is, let's size up the lock. Instead of cutting both hasps and the shackle of the padlock, we can come over on a cheap bracket and just run our saw down the bracket to remove the pin. Remember, anytime we're using a forcible entry saw, we want to bring the RPMs up very slowly into the metal. We're trying to create a groove so the blade can bite into the metal. Many of our gates are equipped with hockey puck style locks. They're very difficult to cut due to their thickness, as we can see. Also, they may be protected by a guard. In order to cut these locks, we have to find the keyway, and we have to cut 2/3 up from the keyway with the iron saw. Some of the newer style locks are speckled. With those, we may have to cut directly in the center. Another way to attack the hockey puck lock is to get a large pipe wrench, and you can attach a cheater bar. Simply place the pipe wrench on the lock and apply a twisting force to snap the pin. There's also another technique we could use for attacking hockey puck locks. We could size up the channel rail and its thickness. If we find that it's real thin, we can use the iron saw to cut the channel rail. Many firefighters were taught to cut across, and then we're going to put the halogen in and bend it out. We find there's a lot of metal there to bend. If we take that cut and go diagonally here and here, we have less metal to bend once we insert the halogen tool. As you notice, we cut on a diagonal cut. It gives us less material here to bend. Next, the firefighter will take the halogen tool, insert it behind the channel rail, and then he can bend out. And the whole lock and the pin will come right out. Remember this important safety tip when you're cutting open roll-down gates. Always try to use the wall to protect yourself. We don't want to be injured by a smoke explosion that suddenly appears from behind the roll-down gate.